if they ain't doing this, like Jake said, if you ain't talking, they always make shit about money. If you ain't talking money, you ain't making sense of some shit. If they ain't about this, they ain't talking about nothing, man. Go ahead.
This is Habakkuk 2, verse 2. And Yahawah answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it.
Right, and the visions were made plain. They were written down. Right. And we're making it plain. We're breaking it down to you, man. We're telling you what the mark of the beast is. You ain't got to go to the libraries and figure it out. We're telling you, man. We done the research for you. And we entered into other men's labors. They done the research. They got the spirit. You know, they told us what the mark of the beast is, man. And other prophecies, man, the time of Jacob's trouble and what it means. The hour of temptation, what it means.
Hey, because it all goes back to YAHAWASHI when he had that worthy sacrifice. He went before the throne and loosed the seals, man.
Yeah, there you go.
That's the beginning of us having this understanding.
That's right.
That's what opened up the doors for us to be able to go into these scriptures and to break them down, man.
That's right.
That's that gift. That's the spirit, man.
That's right.
You know? And now we out here, hey, because YAHAWASHI had these words, now we have them, man.
That's
so
right.
now we out here performing it, and it's all coming to pass, man.
Hey, it's only a matter of time, man. You can feel it, man. 2020 sound crazy as hell. I'm telling you, man.
Hey, Zion.
Yeah.
Case in point, what do you see? These people being blocked off, right?
Yeah.
Going one way, one going another. They can't go four ways. They're all blocked off.
Right. It's easy. That's easy. I seen it with them fires by my house. You know, bro. They blocked shit off quick. Couldn't do shit. Couldn't go nowhere. Trapped. And that's what's gonna happen when chaos ensues, man. Go ahead.
For the vision is yet for an appointed time.
Right, the visions that were written, all right, the visions that Esdras received, the visions that Jeremiah received, the visions that Isaiah received, they were for an appointed time.
Right.
You know, it's just like when you 9 years old, your father's like, look, at 16, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that for you, man. It's for an appointed time. Yeah. You can't be 12 years old, Daddy, I want this. I told you, dog, it's gonna happen when you're 16.
Yep.
So these prophecies were set for an appointed time, man. Yep. And that time is now.
That's right.
Go ahead.
But at the end, it shall speak.
At the end, the Lord said, when this gospel is preached throughout the four corners of the earth, then the end shall come. So we know that we're at the end. The scripture said, at the end, this man shall be revealed. Okay, the man of sin. All right? So we know we're here, man. So this is the time. Go ahead.
And not lie, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come.
Right. Every word in this book is faithful and true. It's going to happen, man. I bet all my money on the Lord, what the Lord said. The scripture said the Lord is not a man that he should lie. You know what? The scripture says it's impossible for the Lord to lie.
All right.
Think about that. It's impossible. It can't even happen. If the Lord said it, it's going to happen. Give me Isaiah 55. What you got?
That's the prophecy, but I'll get
Isaiah
Isaiah.
55 and 11.
Isaiah 55 and 11. It says, so shall my word.
Now go up a little bit, because the Lord gave an analogy.
Okay.
Okay, the Lord gave an analogy, man. Go ahead.
Isaiah 55 and 9. It says, for as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. Right,
the ways of the Lord are unsearchable, man. All right, the Lord, you want to talk about chess? Come on, man. The Lord is a the Lord is a master at what he does, man. You can't figure out the next move of the Lord, man. Go ahead.
It says, for as the rain cometh down, and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither.
Right, when the rain comes down, it shoots down hard, and that's it. Yep. When the snow comes down, okay, it hits the ground, and that's it. You don't be seeing snow bounce back up into the heavens. You don't see rain go back up into the heavens. Go ahead.
It says, but watereth the earth, and maketh it bring forth and bud.
Right, it serves its purpose. Okay, go ahead.
That it may give seed to the sower, and bread to the eater.
Right.
So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth.
Right, so the Lord saying his word, when it goes forth out of his mouth, and the prophets, okay, are the Lord's spokesmen. All right? We got the words of the Lord right here found in this collection of books. Okay? The Lord is likening his word like unto that rain that falls. Like unto that snow that falls, man. Go ahead, read that again, that verse.
It says, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void.
Right?
But it shall accomplish that which I please. Woo! And it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it.
Right, so everything that the Lord said, because he put his word over his name, everything that the Lord said is going to come to pass. It's going to transpire, man. Go ahead. Let's go that one.
Isaiah 46:10, declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times, the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand and I will do all my pleasure.
Right, so only the Lord's counsel is going to stand. Ain't nobody what they have in court.
I object.
Ain't no objections to what the Lord says, man. Who gonna stop him? Like that song with Jay-Z and Kanye West. Who gonna stop me, huh? Who gonna stop the Lord, man?
Hey, the scripture said, there's none that stands beside me.
Right.
There's nobody that can check YAHAWAH, man.
Right.
A defense attorney.
Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
2nd Ezra chapter 4 verse 37. By measure have he measured the times.
It's a bad scripture right here.
Yep.
Listen up. By measure hath the Lord measured the times. Go ahead.
And by number have he numbered the times.
Right.
He doth not move
Job
nor
14.
stir them until the said measure be fulfilled.
Read that again, Bible Shop.
2nd Ezra chapter 4 verse 37. By measure have he measured the times.
Right.
And by number have he numbered the times.
Right. And you can check out that vision that Nebuchadnezzar had. That gives you a timeline on what the Lord talking about. Go ahead.
He doth not move nor stir them until the said measure be fulfilled.
Right, so the Lord has a set hour, a set minute, a set second on when these things are going to unfold, man. Go ahead.
Job 14:5. Seeing his days are determined.
Right, their days are determined. Go ahead.
The number of his months are with thee.
Right, the Lord gave this man a certain time to rule, man. And now we're at the end of his ruling, the white man's ruling. Okay? We're at the end of this man's ruling, man. Alright? Go ahead.
It says, thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
Right, he can't go past what the time that the Lord gave him. And then the Lord said he gonna shorten the days for his elect's sake, or else no flesh will be saved. You know? So that was already set up, man. Give me a 2nd Ezra 6.
I got 2nd Ezra 9.
Go ahead.
It's 2nd Ezra 9.
Now jump to 2nd Ezra 6. Oh, the measure of the times?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. That's 6 from the top. Because the Lord, he give it to you, man. Before he created everything, he already mapped it out.
2nd Ezra 61, and he said unto me, in the beginning, when the earth was made, before the border of the world stood, or ever the wind blew, before it thundered and lightened, or ever the foundation of paradise were laid, before the fair flowers were seen, or ever the movable powers were established, before innumerable multitude of angels were gathered together.
An innumerable multitude of angels, man. Remember that, man. We ain't got nothing to worry about. It's more with us than with this, whatever the devil got, man. Fuck you, Esau, man. Straight up, man. The Lord got innumerable amount of angels, man. Right. Yesterday, yesterday I was doing a delivery, and I looked up, and it was a chariot, man. The angels of the Lord encamped about us, man.
And I'm about to say, because the Lord, lately, the Lord's been showing that, man.
Yeah.
Remember that video, that one that he did when she was taking the pictures with her iPhone up in the sky? She caught all those innumerable amount of chariots up in the sky, man.
Gene and Maria.
You know? So the Most High, he's showing Esau. You can only imagine what Esau has seen on them big-ass telescopes he got, man.
Bro.
You know, them big-ass shit where he can really look deep out into space, man. I guarantee you the Most High is showing him, man. And he sees it. And he's fucking shitting his pants, man. And that's why now the military can't deny it, man. They actually came out and said that these things are real, man. And now they have their own special protocol about how they're supposed to report seeing these things, man. Most I had the chariot show up over there in fucking Iran. There was emptying their whole fucking clip at the chariot. The chariot just zipping by, just laughing and not even getting touched, man.
Just playing with you, man.
You know?
And that's just one.
Two-step.
The Lord said He coming back with thousands.
thousands and thousands.
They don't even need to use all them angels, but just to make it the effects and great endings and great wonders, so that there can be no doubt who's to be feared and who's doing this.
The Lord's dramatic, man. The Lord likes to do things in a dramatic fashion.
That's just how Jake is. Jake dramatic.
Yeah.
You ever see a black woman at a funeral, man? That's the most dramatic fucking shit. She ought to win an Oscar every goddamn time, man.
And this is the grand return of the second in the universe, man. We talking about YAHAWASHI himself, man. So he said he gonna come back with power and great glory. So we ain't got nothing to worry about, man. I'm telling y'all, man, we ain't got nothing to worry about. But keeping that faith, because it is gonna get hard. We are here in America.
And YAHAWASHI, you know, his father, they're the ultimate Judites, man.
That's right.
You ever see like a Floyd Mayweather, or you see that dude ISRAELITES when he came out to fight, man, last week? How he put on the show, I was dramatic, I was all eyes on him, everybody couldn't get their eyes off of him. That's the same way YAHAWASHI is gonna return, in great fashion, man. Because, hey, he's coming to make his presence felt, man.
Oh man.
You know? And that's how Jake is, man. You know Jake gotta come in, you know, he gotta make it be a show, man.
Hey, just like earlier, before I left the camp, I was watching the London Brothers, they were live, and it was raining, right? I guess it was thundering, because my son I had left the room, and my son had came and got me and said, Lord, is that YAHAWASHI? I'm like, I'm thinking he's talking about the brothers, you know? I'm like, nah, man, what the heck? And he's like, he was talking about the noises, the rain and all that. I'm like, no. When the Lord returns, I mean, of course he's causing it, but when the Lord returns, everybody gonna know, man.
Yeah, they're gonna come with a shout.
Yeah.
Cry like a compelling woman.
Yeah. And that's what it's all about, man. YAHAWASHI's return, man. That's why we so wrapped up in the prophecy. Because we want these things to come so we can get on the other side, man. Fuck this side. God damn it. You gotta wake up, you gotta do the same shit every day. You gotta see the same whack ass woman every day. I mean, we love our women, you know. We love our women, you know.
But you know,
They still whack.
Yeah, man, you don't want to wear the same shoes every fucking day. Just like variety.
Same slow ass internet and shit. That bullshit, man.
Internet fucking up.
Yeah, whack ass food.
Internet wanna fuck up when it wanna fuck up.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta see the same ugly ass people every day. You gotta hear about this same whack ass viral shit all the goddamn time. We tired of this lifestyle, man. We want our Lord to come back.
Then on top of that, you got the fucking chicken sandwich coming back. The Popeye's chicken sandwich coming back.
Coming out tomorrow.
On top of that shit.
Same holiday.
Hey, I guarantee you, I'm saying it right now. They're gonna really put some shit in that. They're gonna really put some shit in that sandwich this time. Watch what these niggas gonna be doing.
That was a test run. You had niggas hopping through windows fighting each other over this fucking chicken, man.
It's heavyweight.
That shit probably got the zombie virus in that shit. Damn. Niggas gonna be that motherfucker.
whatever got in there.
These niggas are weirdos, man. These niggas are weirdos,
man. Niggas gonna be looking to eat your brains after eating that shit, man.
It's bird
thousands of workers just for that sandwich.
Man, you gotta be retarded to apply for that job, man.
Yeah, you gotta be dumb to do that. They gonna have security guards in that motherfucker.
Yeah, they got to. Like Standard Brothers, armed security guards.
And Standard Brothers, they got armed security guards?
Yeah, because people be robbing.
Well, they ain't armed, but they got security in that motherfucker. When they go armed with a club.
Verse 4. Wherever the height of the air were lifted up, before the measure of the firmament were named, wherever the chimney in Zion were hot.
Yep.
And ere the present year were thought out, or ever the invention of them that now thin were turned, before they were still that have gathered faith for a treasure.
Hey, the Lord said we gather faith for a treasure, man. So you gotta treasure this faith, man, because it's precious, like Peter said, man.
Hey, because the Most High, because that's that precious gift that the Most High gave us, man. That's why it's a treasure, man. That's why it's so precious, because anything that's few in numbers is precious, man.
Right.
The elect are precious, man, in the sight of the Most High. And this truth and this gift of faith is the most precious commodity on the planet Earth, man.
Right. Motherfuckers think,
hey, and it was given to the faithful from the beginning.
Right.
You know?
It was already predestinated. Who's who?
So that's what the brothers read. It was already, you know, you can't look like when the Lord made the earth. It was already set.
Everything was set.
Everything was already
He measured it.
Right.
Everything was measured.
He wasn't doing it. You know, sometimes like you be drawing a picture, you just going as you go. You're like, oh, and you gotta erase. And nah, man, it was already set, it was already made. He gave the order to YAHAWASHI to make it happen, man.
Just like a director, right? Director gonna write the script before he begins filming the movie, man. What type of movie is that? When you just start filming, you wasted time, motherfucker. Because you gotta sit down and write the script, and then you gotta think, you gotta do the casting. You got the casting director.
You gotta pick out prime locations.
Yeah, everything.
So that ain't gonna take one day. You gotta get money to do it. You gotta get the best actors for it. So you're gonna go through actor because you might thought this guy might be good, but he might audition like, nah, I thought he would be good, but no.
Like Django. That was that. What's the name? Tarantino? Quentin Tarantino had Will Smith in mind for that role. Will Smith didn't want it because he a punk. He put Jamie Foxx in there, man. But he originally had Will Smith in his mind, just like The Matrix. That was for Will Smith.
Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, it's way better with Jamie Foxx. Will Smith is soft.
Wild Wild West if it was Will Smith.
Will Smith is soft, man. He don't want to fuck up his image, man. That role was too rough for that motherfucker.
That nigga gotta stay in his lane, you know? That nigga know what movies that he's good in and what movies he won't be good in.
Hey, Will Smith, I mean not Will Smith, Jamie Foxx is fucking bad, man. That motherfucker, he played Ray. He played the hell out of Ray, man.
He can sing like a motherfucker.
He can sing, he bad.
He a triple threat.
Yeah, and he funny as shit. But he a faggot. Go ahead. What you was playing, Wanda? That nigga crazy as hell, man.
And that motherfucker took the music scene over for a little bit.
Unpredictable.
Then I
just like Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy can sing.
Did y'all see that new Dolomite
That
movie?
shit's funny as shit.
That was good.
Funny as shit, man.
Yeah, that was good.
Hey, Eddie Murphy
got it.
is top 3 funniest motherfuckers, man. You can't really fuck with that dude, man. Cause he had comedy before his shit got watered down, man. Before the Kevin Hart's and you know all these faggots out today, man. You know? Dolomite was funny as shit. But that original dude, Rudy Ray, whatever, he was a faggot. He was a secret faggot, man. You know? But Eddie Murphy's a secret faggot, so he played the role just fine.
They all gay.
They all faggots.
With Michael Jackson. He had a song with Michael Jackson. They was talking about, damn, Eddie Murphy and Michael Jackson.
I don't remember that one. He had a song with Rick James though. Party all the time.
Gay, man. Him and Michael Jackson was popping each other.
Yeah, I don't remember that song. But he had a song with Rick James
Michael
though.
Jackson, it's gonna pop right up. They looking gay as hell. In the clouds, they floating in the clouds and some shit.
Oh yeah, he's talking about.
Yeah.
Hey, them niggas is gay. Hey, that's how Hollywood get down. Bunch of fags.
Hey, but anyways, going back to what we were saying about how the Most High created this movie and set it all up. That's serious business, man. Even in the fleshly realm, that one dude, Edward Norton, was on Joe Rogan's podcast, and he was talking about he just made a movie. I'm gonna go see that shit tomorrow.
Which one?
That shit look dope. It's called
Brooklyn Mother.
A Sad Mother Brooklyn or something.
Yeah, Mother of Brooklyn.
Yeah, and that dude directed, produced it, and wrote it. And he was just going through telling Joe Rogan how he was like, I'll never make a movie again. He was just saying how that shit's fucking, it ain't no fucking joke, man. You know? He was just saying, going through the whole process was just crazy, and he was like, man, I would never do that again. It's just so much. You gotta fucking get permits, do all this shit, beg the cops. You gotta find wardrobe and shit, all type of shit. He was like, that shit's crazy as hell, man. You know, you gotta get funded for it, man. And, you know, and you gotta do take after take. And some of these movies be taking like over 130 days to make, man. And you gotta travel, go to here, go here, film this part here. So it's a lot that go into it, man. You gotta think, hey, the whole creation took 7,000 years, man.
Exactly.
Like I said, people read this, you think one day, it's just literally 24 hours. But nah, man, that's a huge process, man.
That's heavy,
you know?
Hey, that's so the Lord is bad, man. Come on, man. Give the Lord his props. Like I was talking to Warner Brothers yesterday, nobody give the Lord his props. I mean, his props.
Bro, it's like now that I mean, it's true, I just have a whole different appreciation for life, bro. I remember when I was younger, I would step on bugs, I would step on snails. I don't do that shit no more, you know? I was doing that like out of ignorance, I didn't know better. But now I wouldn't even do that, man. I would see a slug, I'll step right over him, man. Or I'll pick it up and put it in the grass or somewhere.
I be helping bugs, man. They be on their back and shit, I'll flip you over. Or a bee or something, I'll help you out.
Black Widow.
No, wait, of course.
Gotta kill two of them bugs on my phone.
Hey, bro,
Leave that
hey, spiders are wise. Spiders ain't never really in a bad situation like that for the most part.
Hey, Scripture say
They crawling. They
spiders
getting
being king's palaces, man.
Yeah, man. So, you know, it's just you just have a better appreciation for the Most High's creation, man.
Right.
Which shows, Lord willing, if we those men that we had to be the ones that was with the Lord creating.
Lord willing, man.
You know, Lord willing. You know?
And that's why when there's a bee or something around me, I'm not freaking out, man. I know the Lord got that bee around me, man. The Lord control every little, you can look at the ground and see an ant. The Lord controlling that ant, man. You know? So it's just, the Lord is on come on, man. That's the type of power we dealing with, man.
See, but people don't have that knowledge of the Most
Appreciation,
High.
yeah.
Or that appreciation, man.
They ain't tuned the animals and the insects. They
Like
ain't tuned with the Most High.
I was telling a brother, because I was listening to Joe Rogan too, and they'll be going to see these animals. Or they'll say, oh, how intelligent a wolf is, or how intelligent this animal. But what about how intelligent the one that created that wolf, man? Come on, man, where the Lord props at, man? You know? But now they be talking about how these certain, because they be hunting and shit. So it's like, I want to listen because I just want to know. You know, that experience.
Because even Joe Rogan said that. I got to give him props on that. He was like, you know, you got these assholes that just kill animals. It was like, I wouldn't go to the jungle and kill a lion. He was like, I'd rather kill an animal that's a lot of them plentiful that I can kill it and eat it. I'm not going to go shoot no fucking lion. What the fuck am I going to do that for? That's fucking stupid.
Or an elephant.
Or an elephant.
Yeah.
You know, it's just fucking stupid, man.
But it's only Esau that's out there doing that. Hunting for fun and shit. You got hunting season. Get the fuck out of here, man. We gonna hunt you, man.
That's right.
We gonna have a hunt. Every day gonna be hunting season for you in the kingdom. You know, 6 days out of the week, hunting season, man. Go ahead, Ark. Go ahead, bro.
It's back in 2nd Andrews chapter.
Hey, our Lord gonna give us props, man. The Lord gonna give us props, man. YAHAWASHI gonna give us props. Everybody gonna bow to YAHAWASHI, man. Everyone, every creature, man. Right now, you got 24 elders in the spirit world throwing their crowns down, worshiping Yahawah, man. Come on, man. The Lord gonna get his, man.
Hey, guess what? And the 144,000 in the house of David, look, when we those men, we're gonna get ours too, man.
That's right.
We're gonna get our appreciation too, man.
That's right.
We're gonna have these nations bowing to us too, man, and showing us reverence, man.
Right.
Kissing the ring, man. Showing respect, man. We're gonna put this whole thing back in order, man. From the rooter to the tutor, man. From the bottom all the way up to the top, man. Everything's gonna be put back in its rightful, righteous, pristine, perfect capacity once the men of the Lord get put back in rulership under YAHAWASHI and King David, man.
That's what we think about, man. Sometimes I just sit back, man, I just think about it, man. I try to imagine. You know, I try to imagine the kingdom, man. I try to imagine having peace, man. You know? This life's so stressful. Sometimes you just gotta fucking lay down and just think about the kingdom, man.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
Sometimes, man, you know, like on the weekends, because that's when I really drink. Man, I have me a couple drinks, I just be spaced out, you know what I mean?
I be having conversations with my seeds. My seeds are so into it, man. We just be having conversations, man. I be like, man, how many what animals you gonna have in the kingdom, man? You know? what you gonna be doing in the kingdom, man? You know? Jake always say that lion. Jake always want a lion, boy. And I'll be like, man, I want silverback. What's a silverback? I pull out my phone. Silverback. That's a silverback, man. I want an army of those, man. You know? I want an army of silverbacks, man.
Damn the army.
You know? Fuck, man. It's going. Man, we going one day, man. One day.
Hey, man, just having your own man.
Man.
Bro. Just imagine just walking out of your palace out of the backyard. You have pretty much a whole habitation of the whole goddamn planet. Every animal, every creature just there to greet you. You walking through with your seeds, lions running by, you can pet them, birds landing on your shoulders, man. You know what I mean? You can talk to the dolphins, man.
Man,
you know what I mean?
That's why we telling them. That's why we're gonna be able to communicate with the creatures, man.
Right.
Man, you're gonna have all types of insects and butterflies, and butterflies are dope, man. Butterflies are dope, man. And that's what the Lord gonna bring to his people, man. You know, we done had enough pain. We done had enough hurt, man. Give me Revelation 20, is it 20 and 4?
21?
Is it 21 and 4? 20 and 4, give me that.
No, not 24, bro.
21 and 4?
Yes.
Give me 21 and 4. She got her nipples out.
That's America. That's Babylon for you. This place is blue.
Hey, we ain't gonna have none. You ain't gonna have you ain't have to worry about nobody popping your woman.
Hey, but you know what though? This guy's about to get real ugly out here because over there in Greece, over there in those EU countries, a lot of them that's doing bad, like Greece, Portugal, Spain, you got a lot of those working class women to pay rent, they sell that pussy, man. Here it is, they got their main job, which they ain't really getting paid enough, but to make those extra ends meet, they out there prostituting themselves for pennies on the dollar, man. Real cheap. Talking about professional businesswomen out there selling that box, man. Just to make ends meet, man, because the economy is so fucked up, man. You know? Talking about they selling that thing out there, man. And the guy was like, yeah, it's gonna come into America pretty soon, just watch. It's only a matter of time, man. So these economists and these higher ups that know about the markets and these stockbrokers, they know about that shit. Even that dude Christopher Gaines be telling you, look, man, if you can, you better have at least $10,000 worth $10,000 emergency cash and some gold and silver in your house, man. And it's safe because the shit's gonna collapse eventually, man. So you better be prepared, man. You know, so they know what's gonna happen. Even that dude Jared Salente be going in. He be going hard. You know? Because they all see the writing on the wall, and they know how money works. They know how the economy works, and they know exactly the scam that these elite bankers are fucking running, man. They try to tell these dumbass people, again, it falls on deaf ears, man. But whatever though, man. You know? Hey, because we being prepared and protected by YAHAWASHI, man. You know? Hey, we're storing up our treasures in heaven, man. We got, like you said a couple weeks ago, we got the best insurance policy in the galaxy, man.
Just gonna get burned to a crisp.
Yeah.
Texas too.
And they gonna really burn your crypt out here though.
Start at, and it's in that Revelation, start at 3.
This is Revelations 21:3. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold the tabernacle of the Most High.
Start at 2.
Start at 2?
Well, start at 1.
Start at 1.
Start at 1.
This is Revelations 21. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth